Good evening, everyone, and welcome to hour 5 of our NFFC our NFFC live stream podcast marathon. That's what we've been doing today. Sorry I got here late, but I had some things to finish up, and we're going to have some fun this hour, I can tell you that. We've got 2 RotoWire Online Championships. We've got a primetime going. I think I will kind of post those boards in and out, and so you'll be able to see what we got going. But it's a busy day, busy night. Everything's been good. Thank you, everybody, for today. It's been a huge day for sure. We thank you. Let me see here. Let's get one of these RotoWires up here right now. Okay, RotoWire Online Championship, again, $350 entry fee, 12 teams, 20 rounds. We use third round reversal. We pay the top 2 in each league, $1,500 to first, $700 to second, $250,000 grand prize. You got to love that. I don't know how many leagues we filled today. It's got to be at least 8. So it's been a great day. Appreciate all the support. Again, I will have a second RotoWire Online Championship board here that will mix in and out. And we'll kind of take a look at the prime time. I won't put that up too long, but let's see what the prime time is doing tonight. So we sold that one out. Heads up, we sold out Sunday's prime time. The next available prime time is Monday, I believe, at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We aren't forcing these. We're going to fill them up each day and then really blow them out at the end. So we are headed towards a sellout in the prime time championship. We have over 850 teams right now. We're just shooting for a little over 1,000. So I think we got less than 200 spots available. Fill those up. RotoWire Online Championship, again, really strong today. We are over 2,800 teams there, so we have less than 2,000 teams. So still plenty of time to get in, but we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. So, all right, the online championship has started, and Christian McCraffy goes first. He's been doing that all day. Breece Hall at 2. We haven't seen that yet today, so kind of like that. Looking at the other drafts here in the online championship, it's McCaffrey, Tyreek Hill, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. So that's interesting. McCaffrey goes first in the prime time. So McCaffrey, number 1 all day. I haven't seen any different than the ones I've done. Again, Lamb 3, Tyreek Hill 4, Bijan 5. Those are the top 5 going in some particular order. Very interesting, but those 5 have really been dominating here. We've seen Jamar Chase go in there. As I mentioned earlier, there have been 6 different players that have gone first overall in the last week in the RotoWire Online Championship. 6 different players who have gone first overall. Of course, you know who they are. You can guess: McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, Breece Hall, Bijan, even Jamar Chase has gone first overall once. So we'll keep an eye on this, but these are the top 5, 6, 7-ish guys that you'll see on most draft boards. Bijan at 5. That's a nice one to build around, that's for sure. Take a look at, there's Jamar at 7. Bijan goes 5 in the prime time, the other one that I'm looking at, and he goes 7th at the other RotoWire Online Championship. So Breece Hall falls all the way to 6, and then Bijan at 7. So we got some interesting data coming out here. Again, they're flipping around. If I'm doing KDS, it depends how badly I want, like Robinson or Hall or McCaffrey, because they could fall to you in the middle round, a first round here. Justin Jefferson at 8. Jefferson and Chase, of course, were 1-2 last year. They go 7-8. Spotted cow tonight, courtesy of Wisconsin New Glarus Brewing Company, of course, only shipped in Wisconsin. Love it. A.J. Brown goes to team 10. Again, this is third round reversal. We go 1 to 10, 12, 12 to 1, then back 12 to 1 to start round 3. Garrett Wilson at 9, A.J. Brown at 10. The back end has been interesting. One of these 2 teams have certainly been taking running backs. We'll see if that happens again. And then across the board, it really has been running back, wide receiver, or wide receiver, running back in the first 2 rounds for a lot of teams. I think the last one was 10 out of 12 teams that went that way. So Puka Nacua goes to team 11. He has been dropping into the second round in a lot of drafts today. Take a quick look here. He went 11th in the primetime one as well. Nothing wild there other than, well, Jamar Chase went 10th in that one. And Jahmyr Gibbs went 12th. So Jahmyr Gibbs went in the first round there. Here we go at team 12. He's got Barkley. Team 12 can go a lot of different ways, right? You got a couple of running backs that you could double up on if you want to. You can start running back, wide receiver. Just a lot of different ways you can go with this one. We do have a Silver Bullet Championship League tomorrow night. Boy, I'm trying to think if that's 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock Eastern, but I think we got 6 or 7 spots there. So if you want to get in to a Silver Bullet, your one shot, if you want to take your one shot, we have it available tomorrow. We just sold out the August 31st one. We just sold out the September 1st one. So those are going pretty good through the first weekend. So jump on in when you see a good time. Marvin Harrison goes 14th overall. Jahmyr Gibbs, again, Team 12 had a lot of options there. Could have gone Barkley Gibbs, Barkley Taylor, Taylor Barkley, Taylor Harrison, Barkley Harrison. So a lot of different options there. But he goes double up on the running back, and it's hard to argue with that. Got 2 on the double ups on the wide receivers. We didn't see that as much today. We saw an awful lot of running backs going with a wide receiver to start out. And we mentioned it over and over again, but there's 11 running backs that seem to go in the first 2 rounds, or at least early third round. They're all gone. Keep an eye on that. Feel free, like I say, to post your comments or questions in the chat. I'll display them. I think this will be the last hour that I'm going to do it tonight. My marathon is not as long as other marathons, but it was good to get 5 hours worth, if you will, of draft results for all of you. Check them out, see how these roster builds are, and move on. Nelson Sousa is going to do a 3 p.m. Eastern Time RotoWire Online Championship League tomorrow. He's going to live stream that one, so jump into the 3 p.m. one, and you'll see the live stream that Nelson does. He does a great job. He's drafting and doing this more than I can do. Look at that. We got 4 teams that's starting out wide receiver, wide receiver. We have not seen that very much today. 5 teams starting out wide receiver, wide receiver. I like it. We haven't seen it as much. And in fact, we haven't seen 2 running backs going very much. We got 2 of those teams already. So contrary to what I said, most teams were starting out wide receiver, running back, or running back, wide receiver. That's not the case right here. There you go. Tyreek Hill teams up with Devon Chain. We have 8 running backs right now. Third round is going to produce some running backs that we haven't seen as much today. Take a quick look at the primetime draft here. They are starting round 3 already. Yeah, only 8 running backs went in that one as well. I'll show that board in a little bit, but only 8 running backs in the first 24 picks for the primetime. Nico Collins goes to team 3. Boy, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that have started out with 2 wide receivers. Again, we have not seen that as much. Hey, what the heck is this?
We got these 8 p.m. drafts started. I wanted to stop in and say hello since they're going so well. See how you're doing.
I'm doing okay. My voice is getting a little crackly, but that's why I have a spotted cow right here. That's the only reason.
Yeah, keep that throat nice and wet, nice and moist. Those go down easy. I know that from when I came and visited you guys at the end of January there.
What a busy day, huh? What a busy day.
Holy cow. I've just taken over the draft monitoring for the night. I've been on the social media, the lobby all day. It's a late August Saturday if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. It's been everything. I mean, I had 3 going at once. I've got 3 boards up here right now. I'm going to mix and match them in here so people can see them. But we had a cut line, a best ball, and we had a RotoWire Online Championship at one time, and we were putting the boards up here. So, we're just trying to get the word out, right? Show people what these roster builds are like. And I'm telling you, like, this draft is very different from the other ones. We've had a lot more wide receiver here than we've seen all day. So they're all different. It's fun. jump in, right? Convince these people, jump in and do one tomorrow or tonight yet.
What's the Forrest Gump? A fantasy football draft is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. I think that's kind of where we're at right now. Again, there's a lot of yellow on this board.
Absolutely. It's very different, very different. So we're looking at this one right here. All right. I'm going to show you my skills here. All right. Are you ready?
All right. Let's see what you can do.
Let's put a prime time up here once and take a look at a prime time.
The prime time is going.
Prime time is going up. I put the wrong one up. Never mind. Let me see this one. I remember now if this was the right one. All right. I can do this. I promise you. Let's look at a couple of boards here. What is that? Let's see. All right, this one's the other RotoWire Online Championship. Again, a lot of yellow in this one as well. I mean, there was one draft today where it started out running back, wide receiver, running back on 10 teams. This one again, look at this one, 1, 2, 3. You got a lot more yellow here. So I don't know. Maybe people are holding off a little bit on the running backs, but we haven't seen that leading up to today.
Has anything stuck out to you today? Again, I haven't really dug too deep into the results yet, but looking at these boards, has anything stuck out even versus what we were doing earlier in the week?
No, in fact, it was more of running back, wide receiver, where people were not going no RBs. There might have been one in each draft so far. People are trying to get a stud running back in one of their first 2 picks. That's what I'm seeing. Now, tonight, that's not so much the case. You got 9 that went in the first 2 rounds. We've been seeing 11 go in the first 2 rounds. So Derrick Henry falling to the 3rd round. Kyron Williams falling to the 3rd round. I haven't been seeing that. And then even a double up here, Jacobs in the 3rd round is kind of interesting with Pacheco.
Yeah, man, oh man, there's a lot of yellow on this board. I'm not going to lie. Again, I haven't. Things have been so crazy today that I haven't really been able to pay too close of attention to what's going on. But
I'm giving you one more here. Let's see
what we got. Let's see what we got. I got 6 up right now with our lobby. 250 satellite, couple of 350. The prime time. I don't even know what I have up at this point. There's an auction starting up here at 9 Eastern.
There you go.
It's late August Saturday night.
All right, I have this prime time in here somewhere. I swear to God, I have it in here. I'm going to find it. It's hard to read on the small type here. What does that one say? 350. There we go. Okay, I got them. Let's take a look at the prime time right here. Still a lot of yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So again, 9 running backs in the first 2 rounds here. A chain goes at the end of or beginning of round 3. Henry goes there, but what do we got? 1, 2, 3 guys who are going 3 wide receivers right now. So again, lots of yellow, I think. And the 3rd round, we were talking about it all week, right?
I think that's where things are going to be won this year. We've kind of talked about that the last few weeks. Round 3, round 4. That's kind of where you start to notice that change.
Yeah.
I think that's the big one this year. 2024. Round 3, round 4. That's where when we're looking at this come December, come Christmas night, Christmas Eve, whatever day this all ends, we're going to be saying, oh, yeah, that pick in round 3, that pick in round 4, that's definitely what made the difference.
Yeah, and people are definitely holding off on the quarterbacks. I haven't seen as much of Allen going in the 3rd round. If he does, a lot of times he goes to team 1 here at the turn. But, yeah, you're getting your running backs. And now we'll see what these guys do with their 3 wide receivers. If they come back in round 4 and grab running backs. There are good running backs in rounds 4 and 5. But people seem to want to get one of those top 11 guys. So it's interesting.
Boy, oh boy, this is, again, there's a lot of green and gold. I'm a Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan. Next week at this time.
Come on.
Green and gold. Yeah, I'm talking to the Green Bay Packer fan. Next week at this time, they'll be on the field against those pesky Texas A&M Aggies. I watched that Florida State game today. I know you've been broadcasting. The college football's going.
How come they started so early with that one? I thought college football is Labor Day weekend. What the heck?
There was a couple week 0 games. The Ireland game, Florida State, number 10, lost to Georgia Tech today.
Wow.
Heck, I was just watching Montana and Montana State and New Mexico. New Mexico's a Division I team. Montana State's a 1AA team. Montana State was favored by 2 touchdowns. They said that's the biggest spread ever for a 1AA team versus a Division I team, and they pulled it out at the end. So, but again, just seeing football on TV, man, I'm pumped up. That was great watching that today.
Yeah. Now my daughter went to Lambeau Field with my tickets. I didn't go today, but it was like 76 degrees, beautiful weather. She said there was a blast, noon kickoff, so people were having fun and such. She said it was just a blast. They won 30-7. There's actually a kid from Iola, a town of 1,200, on the Packers, and he had an interception today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
Christian Welch. So he's about a fifth-year pro right now. So coming out of Iola, that's pretty damn good. He played at Iowa, but he had the interception today. Here we got Laporta going before any quarterbacks. Again, it's interesting, but we have not seen. I'm going to take a look at these other ones. Round 4, still no quarterbacks in this RotoWire Online Championship. Round 4 started out with Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts as quarterbacks, but all 3 of them that I'm watching right now, no quarterbacks going in the first 3 rounds.
Boy, oh boy, yeah, I don't know. Again, we talked about it. I feel like Tom and I, you and I, it's a lot different than it was last year at this time where people were taking those quarterbacks early. Yeah. At some point, they become a value, right? I don't know what absolutely. That point is. Again, I trust our customers a lot more than me. But at some point, you got to start considering it in round 4 here, right?
I would think so. I mean, 6 points per passing TD. I know you can wait on quarterbacks, but if they dropped you, if you start out with 3 wide receivers and you love them, then fill in with rounds 5, 6, and 7 for that. You can definitely do it. So we need college football. Say what on the NFFC?
I'll tell you. I know we have the Beat Jeff Erickson League going on right now as far as one of our RotoWires. Jeff and I, way back in the day when I was at Montreal Central, we played in this expert college fantasy league. And honestly, it was like one of the most fun leagues. And again, this is like 15 years ago at this point, probably. But I do like the college fantasy football. And with these conferences kind of consolidating a little bit, I'm not too against that. Well, obviously, there's so much that goes into deciding this kind of stuff. But it is fun. And, I know our friends down south, they love the college football. I'm in Michigan, even though I'm a Notre Dame fan, the home of the, 2024 national champion Wolverines.
Yeah, cheaters.
That's a true Badger talking right there. True Badger.
I was with Peter Schenke for dinner this week up here by my cottage, and he was doing 20 college best ball drafts. I don't know if it was Underdog or DraftKings or what it was, but he had 20 of them going at once. And he said, it is so fun. People really need to know who the quarterback for each team is, and they don't and stuff. But he said it's like the old days of, fantasy football when people didn't know everything. And he said it's great. So not a bad idea, James, that's for sure. But not in my lifetime.
Again, I would expect that from a Wisconsin Badger guy. I mean, they just turn around and hand the ball off 50 times a game. But
if somebody does all the work, I guess we could put it together here. Here we got. All right, check this out. Team 6 in the prime time, 4 wide receivers to go. Team 8, Hurts is the first quarterback to go at pick. What are we at? Like 44?
44, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, pretty interesting.
And you got to figure that's him. Obviously, that's him pairing Hurts with Brown. I'm guessing he had to think when he made that pick that he thought Allen would be gone by then. But again, I hate naming guys that haven't gone yet, but we've had 2 quarterbacks go before Allen. And
absolutely.
How often have you seen that in these boards today?
Not as much, and I agree with you. I think Team 8 wants to team him up with Brown, but I think he was shocked that he had those 3 options at first. So we'll see where they go here. Allen, I mean, I got to check out Allen here. What's his max pick here in the last week? 48 in the RotoWire Online Championship.
Right where we're about at here.
Okay, we're getting a max pick here, I would say, and I don't want to throw names out there. I think everybody knows.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he got the stack on Team 8, definitely. That's why he did it. But interesting to pass on the other 2 quarterbacks.
I can't stick around for too long with all these drafts going on. But,
you bet. You go. I'm glad you stopped in here. I appreciate it.
Let me just pump up real quick. 10:30 best ball, 6 of 12. We're going to fill that. Take 15, takes $15 off of that at sign up. 10 p.m. OC, 3 of 12. We can fill that real easy with this OC 20 discount. So we got a lot more drafts to fill tonight. It's been a crazy day. Like I said, I worked at like 2 a.m. last night with the Midnight Owl. I'm sure I'll be working at 2 a.m. with the Midnight Owl First thing I woke up today is get on Twitter, get on X, pump up the Greg Ambrosius marathon.
Damn right.
What a day it's been. Now I've taken over. Brian and Tom have done an excellent job today. I'm taking over monitoring these drafts here the rest of the night. Let's fill some more up for us, though. We got a busy night ahead still.
You got it, buddy. And fill up that midnight hour and stay up till 2 o'clock. All right, everybody, keep Jeff up. All right.
Yeah, let me go put the pot of coffee on.
Thanks for stopping in.
No spotted cows. That's straight Folgers right there for the midnight owl.
There you go. All right, thanks for stopping in. We'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you, Greg.
All right, you bet. All right, glad to have Jeff stop in here. He's handling all the drafts tonight. Again, the midnight hour, 11:55 p.m. Eastern. That thing's been filling up every night. Boy, I'm staying on this primetime one. I know we got 3 going at once, but this primetime one is really, really damn interesting. Wait on quarterbacks. But this is pretty wild. I mean, I'm just going to say it. It's pretty wild. Let me look at this one. Yeah, the quarterbacks again went in the 4th round for the online championship. And they went in the 5th round. So these late night drafts are not late night, but I'm telling you, we've got some unique builds here with the quarterbacks. Well, flip you over here to a different one, but let's just see where the quarterback goes here. Oh, that's good, Jay. Doing the CLQ and the best ball 150 at 10:30. All right. Remember, we do have this Champions League qualifier. I know a lot of people may not know what it is, but you're basically taking one primetime team, one online championship team, one best ball team, and putting $250 in the pot. And all that money that goes in the pot is given back out next year to the top 4 finishers in the CLQ Championship League. It's a great, great little contest, side pot. And we need more people to jump in so that the pot gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But whatever the pot is, we're playing it out and we're splitting up the money. All right, Josh Allen goes 48 and 6 is 54. 54 to team 7. Nice. Wait on QBs. But that's an interesting one. All right, I am going to flip this one out. Good to see that one. Let's take a look at the quarterbacks in one of our RotoWire online championship teams or leagues. Let me see this one right here. Take a look at this one. Again, 350 online championship, $250,000 on the line. 2 tight ends go before any quarterbacks. Then it was Allen, Mahomes, and Hurts. Hurts teams up with A.J. Brown. So he waited and benefited. Anthony Richardson's the 4th quarterback off the board to team 6. Okay. Very interesting. We had 4 teams that went, 5 teams that went 3 wide receivers to start out. Very interesting. Team 8 and team 9 went 4 wide receivers. So you can call that no RB if you want. Getting a running back in round 5 for team 8, but team 9 goes with the tight end there. So 5 pass catchers. I'm calling that no RB strategy right there. Well done. Very interesting builds tonight, no doubt about it. Very interesting builds. Let's go to our 3rd RotoWire Online Championship, the one that we started this hour off with. Fun to look at. Take a look and see where the quarterbacks are going here. Again, 4th round. This is one we were talking. Oh, this is the prime time. I'm sorry. Hurts Allen. Okay. I keep missing this one. Sorry about that, folks. Where is that 3rd one? That's what I get for having 3, right? Prime time. Okay. This was the online championship that we started the broadcast with. Mahomes and Hurts goes in round 4 to start off. Allen falls all the way to 44. Lamar Jackson, Anthony Richardson is the 5th quarterback off the board here. But again, pretty much waiting on quarterbacks, more so than we've seen this afternoon. 2 teams start out with 4 wide receivers. 3 teams start out with 3 wide receivers in this one. Just incredibly different builds for different teams and different leagues all going on at the same time. That's what we're talking about. It's very interesting. And when you get in your draft, you make that decision how you're going to build it. Christian Watson goes to team 11 in round 7. Jaden Reed went just before in round 6 to team 8. Keenan Allen went in the middle of round 6 before Rome, which hasn't happened all the time today. All right. Yeah, that was probably on the other one, I would think. Jay Richardson's not with Pittman here. Okay. Again, we've got RotoWire Online Championships. That's what this one is at 10 o'clock. I think we're working on our 3rd league at 10 o'clock. And then we got 11:55 as well. Cut line, I know we sold the 11. I'm not sure if we have a 9 o'clock Eastern or not yet. And then the Best Ball Championship at 10:30. Good fun today. Everyone, thank you for joining me. We've had hundreds of people on the live stream, which has been good. Hopefully you learned something from watching some of these. I know I have, and it's just fun. And these things are filling up all the time. Just understand they fill up the day of. I mean, even the prime time has been filling up the day of. Today's 8 o'clock prime time sold out this afternoon. We started the day with 5 of 12 and filled it up. Tomorrow's prime time is full. Monday is still available. Again, don't panic. Just be ready because these things fill pretty regularly on the day of. CJ Stroud goes to team 7 with no hookup yet. We've certainly seen an awful lot of Dig Stroud, Nico Stroud, Tank Stroud, but not on this one. Really no surprise, Laporta, Kelsey. Kincaid went as the 3rd tight end in this one. He's usually the 5th tight end. McBride goes as the 4th tight end in this one. Ingram goes ahead of Mark Andrews. Andrews is usually the 5th tight end, and then Ingram. Or Pitts. Actually, Pitts is the 6th tight end, and then Ingram goes. So little change here on the tight ends. Nothing major, but always fun to note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 quarterbacks taken, so 6 teams without a quarterback. It's a deep position. Nobody's panicking. So away we go. Dan, I'm with you. Let's go. Put that in all caps, baby. Let's go. Let's draft. We got 14 more days of drafting, day and night. Tomorrow's going to be another busy day. But today has just been a fantastic day. I don't even know how many leagues we filled, but it's been dozens for sure. So all is good there. Slow drafts are winding down. The best ball slow draft 2 hours will end on Tuesday. The 1 hours will end on Thursday. And then they'll all be nightly drafts. And these nightly drafts go pretty fast too. RotoWire Online Championship. What are we in right now? 26 minutes. We're through 7 rounds, right? So again, these things get done in 90 minutes or less. Everybody knows what they're doing. Appreciate the NFFC community. They're so well versed and know who they're willing to draft, how they want to build their rosters. It's fabulous. You guys are the best. I leave for Las Vegas on Wednesday. I'll see everybody at the Park MGM. Look forward to seeing the first weekend crew next weekend. And then after that, we've got a busy Wednesday through Saturday live events at Park MGM. That'll be in the Griffith Ballroom on the 2nd floor. And on Sunday, you can find me at the Westgate, drinking Coronas, watching football, and gambling on every game. It's Christmas Day for us. I can guarantee you that. Christmas Day for us. And honestly, for baseball, opening day has been almost as good as football. Not as good, but pretty damn close. 15 games on through the whole afternoon and evening. That Thursday, that is fabulous. And we will have an announcement on our baseball location after we get back from football. I have meetings set up out there, and we've got 3 contracts. So we know we're going to pick one of them to be out there in March of 2025. Was it March 19th through the 25th, I think it is. Yeah, I think that sounds right. All right, Jaden Daniels goes as a 7th QB in this one. Interesting. Let's see if we can go back, take a quick gander at that prime time. If I can get the right board up there, and I did. Stroud goes as the 5th quarterback here. No surprise. Richardson as the 6th quarterback. Only 6 quarterbacks taken in this one as well. Yeah, there. Rome goes ahead of. Oh, Keenan Allen did go ahead of him in the 6th round there. Okay. Maybe people are seeing that Keenan Allen isn't 230 pounds and a blubber. He's in shape, and whatever report that was, I hope it's wrong. I'm not even a Bears fan, but I certainly want Keenan Allen to finish his career strong, and he can certainly do some things in Chicago to help that team win for sure. Okay, tight ends here. Laporta, Kelsey, McBride. Kincaid goes at 4. Andrews at 5. Again, those are the top 5. Pitts goes 6. Ingram 7. That's pretty much chalk on that. Team 8, the no RB there. Team 9, no RB there. They get Javonte Williams and Ramondre Stevenson in round 7. So interesting there. I probably get out of this one here. Okay, love it. All right, a little bit more. We'll put one more up here, and then we'll call it a night. There you go. Again, team 8 and 9, start out with 4 wide receivers. Rashad White and David Montgomery for team 8. Team 9 just kept on going. First running back is Raheem Mostert in round 7. 5 wide receivers at tight end. Love it. Love the build. Again, we had 3 people who started out running back in this one. You don't always see that. In fact, I talk about hero running back an awful lot. Yeah, we're looking for the stacks. Daniels, Perry, McLaurin. That one could pay off, right? I mean, a lot of times it's the stacks that we weren't thinking about. I mean, Allen and Diggs were not the top one a couple years ago, and all of a sudden they took off. The Burrow Chase worked out good. Obviously, the Mahomes Kelsey one, that one you had to stack pretty high. 1st and 3rd maybe that year. But yeah, these are interesting stacks that you can get. This is the one, like you said, team 6 has got Richardson and Pittman. So that one was a good one. You got the Brown Hurts. Nothing with Lamar. You got Stroud and Dell on this one. We got Burrow and Chase. Okay, so we got some more stacks in this 350 online championship than we've seen this afternoon. So I like it. I like stacks. They can work. No doubt. Yep. Christian Kirk for team 9 as his 5th wide receiver. You got to like that. Although that rookie is Brian Thomas. He just went to team 6. He may outshine Kirk this year, right? Brian Thomas looking really good. Nice catch last night. Nice catch and run. 7th round for Brian Thomas. He is moving on up. Let me just take a quick look here. See where he is. The ADP, Brian Thomas is 88 in the last week. He's gone as low as 63 and as high as 116. So pretty interesting there for him. What do you go here? 672, 79 here. Again, his ADP is 88. So, you know, 3/4 of a round higher. He's on the move. He's on the move, folks. Kyler Murray goes to team 2. No hook up there, though. No hook up there. Jordan Love. Okay, Jordan goes off the board after Murray. That does happen. And no hookup for team 5 as well. Again, you don't have to. I'm just looking at them just to see if they are done. Loving it, loving it. Chase Brown in round 8. Again, some pretty nice wide running backs here. I mean, Ramondre Stevenson as the RB2 for team 2. Went with 4 wide receivers and a tight end. That's pretty good value to get Stevenson for your RB2. I'm just going to say that. That's pretty good. You know, Mostert as your RB1 for team 9. Damn, if he stays healthy, yes. He's just got to stay healthy. So I'm sure team 9 is just going to bang the running backs. Amir White's a good little pick here in round 8, excuse me, to team 7. Certainly can excel with the Raiders. And the Browns, Bengals situation is interesting with Brown. And another back. All right. I'm going to switch one more RotoWire, take a quick look, and then call it a night if you don't mind. Let me see if that's the one. Yeah, this is the other 350. No, I just did this one, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, I just did this one. Let me see if I can do one more. That's what I get for having 3 open. There we go. Okay, this one is already in round 10. My goodness. 35 minutes in. They're through 9 rounds. Take a break, guys. Take a breath. Look at that quarterback run in round 8. Daniels, Love, Prescott, Burrow, Murray. Murray goes after all those guys. Murray McBride hookup. Burrow, no. Prescott, Lamb for team 5. Getting CD Lamb at 5 is pretty good for team 5, and then hooking them up with Prescott. I like that. McLaurin, Daniels, like Jay said, and he doubled up with Goff. He's got Goff and St. Brown. So you got yourself a double stack on team 3. It's not best ball. He's going to have to make those decisions each week, but pretty interesting. And Mahomes and Hurts, not stacked, but real interesting board here for sure. Real interesting. Tua, no. Jackson, no. Richardson, no. Okay. Again, this one's cruising. Almost through 10 rounds in less than 40 minutes. That's pretty damn good. All right. I appreciate everybody tuning in. This was just a spur of the moment idea to just kind of do a marathon. Hope that you guys would like to watch some draft boards. I think it worked the way we wanted to. We wanted to show draft boards off. And so hopefully it inspires you to get into a league in the next 14 days. Join the NFFC, playnffc.com. That's playnffc.com. Our free ADPs are at playnffc.com/ADP. All right. So for Tom and Jeff and Brian, myself, and everybody here at the NFFC, thank you. It's going to be a very good year for us. And we just appreciate everybody coming back and playing with us this year. Good luck, everyone. And I will see you in Vegas.